$9. That's what's left in my account. And rent is due in 3 days. Not next week? Not, I'll figure it out. 3 days. This is the story of how I got here. It didn't start with one big mistake. It started with 100 small ones. 3 weeks ago, I lost a freelance client, the one paying 40% of my income. I told myself it was fine. I'd find another one. I didn't cut back. I kept the subscriptions, kept the takeout, told myself next paycheck would fix it. Then my car needed a repair, $300 I didn't have a plan for. I paid it anyway. What choice did I have? Then a friend's birthday came up. A gift I couldn't really afford, but skipping it felt worse. Every choice made sense in the moment. Nobody sits down and decides to go broke. It happens one, it's fine, I'll manage, at a time. By the time I checked my account balance, 3 weeks of I'll manage turned into $9. The first feeling wasn't sadness, it was shame. That specific kind of shame where you do math in your head at 2 a.m., over and over, hoping the numbers change if you add them one more time. I thought about calling my parents. I opened the Messages app 3 times and closed it 3 times. I thought about what happens if I just don't pay, late fees. A call from the landlord, maybe worse. But panic doesn't pay rent. At some point, you have to stop spiraling and start moving. So I made a list, not of excuses, of options. Option 1, sell what I don't need. I looked around and realized I owned things I hadn't touched in months. A gaming console I hadn't used in a year. A jacket that still had the tags on it. Headphones I forgot I even bought. I posted 4 items online that night. By morning, 2 had buyers. Option 2, ask for what I was owed. I had a client who was late paying an invoice. I'd been too polite to follow up. Not anymore. I sent the email. Option 3, talk to my landlord before the due date, not after. Landlords would rather work with you than chase you. I explained my situation honestly. Asked if a 5-day extension was possible. The sold items brought in $60. The invoice, once followed up on, got paid within a day. $320 I thought I'd wait weeks for. The landlord agreed to the extension. No lecture, no drama. Just, yes. $9 became enough breathing room to make it through. Not because of luck, because of one uncomfortable conversation, one sold item, and one follow-up email I didn't want to send. If you're in a spot like this right now, here's what I'd tell you. Shame keeps you frozen. Action doesn't require you to feel ready. You don't need a perfect plan. You need one honest conversation, one sold item, or one follow-up email today. Rent due in 3 days isn't the end of the story. It's just a chapter. The chapter where you find out what you're capable of doing under pressure. I kept moving forward, one step, then another, until the weight started to lift, and the sun came up on the other side of it. If this helped, subscribe. I'm documenting the real, unfiltered version of figuring out money as an adult. No fluff, just what actually works.